following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. At approximately 2:29 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, an earthquake with a preliminary magnitude 7.8 struck the Yellowstone caldera region of northwestern Wyoming. The epicenter is located approximately 12 miles southeast of Norris Geyser Basin, within the Yellowstone National Park boundary. Severe ground shaking has been reported across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Structural damage has been confirmed in the towns of West Yellowstone, Gardner, and Cody. Multiple geyser eruptions and new fumarole vents have been reported within the park boundaries. USGS seismologists are monitoring ongoing aftershock activity, some of which may exceed magnitude 5.0. All residents within a 100-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park should move towards open ground, away from trees, power lines, and any other structures. Traveling is highly discouraged, but is acceptable for severe emergencies. Stay tuned for further information.
This is an immediate evacuation order for Yellowstone National Park and surrounding areas. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States Geological Survey. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake has occurred near the rim of the Yellowstone caldera. New fumaroles have opened up, and hypothermia explosions are occurring as this message is being sent out. Ash emissions are currently visible from satellite imagery. All areas within a 200-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park are to evacuate their current location immediately. An eruption of the volcano is expected to occur within the next 5 days. Given the time, you should gather necessary supplies for your stay in a sturdy shelter, such as non-perishable food, fresh drinking water, as well as a first aid kit in case of widespread power outages. Keep a battery power, hand crank, or weather radio with you to keep up to date on the situation. Your survival is our utmost priority. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS operating handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his designated representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system.
Greetings, my fellow Americans. I am a representative of the President, and have authorized the emergency alert system at the President's request as he moves to a classified area due to the current state of emergency at hand. This message that I am about to give to the American people, has been given authorization for transmission by the President, the United States government, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the United States Geological Survey. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. I ask all citizens of the United States to listen closely to this broadcast, as it is imperative to your survival. At approximately 11:29 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, the Yellowstone Volcano in northwestern Wyoming experienced a catastrophic eruption. This is due to two massive earthquakes, with magnitudes of 7.8 and 6.8 respectively, striking near the caldera. Massive explosions have been observed from the Yellowstone National Park region, sending volcanic ash more than 60,000 feet into the atmosphere. Initial satellite imagery confirms a caldera-wide eruption with pyroclastic flows extending over 30 miles from the park center. The states of Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho have been placed under a mandatory evacuation order. Ashfall is currently set to blanket the states of Colorado, Utah, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas in due time. At the current course, the Midwestern United States will be completely covered in volcanic ash within 6 to 12 hours. All residents of the United States are advised to do the following. If you are within a 500-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park, you are advised to seek immediate shelter indoors. Close all doors, windows, and air vents, and use damp cloths to seal cracks on any doors or windows. If you are outdoors, use a face mask or a damp cloth to cover your mouth and prevent inhalation of the volcanic ash. Power outages and line of communication are expected to fail within minutes, so make sure you have a battery-powered or hand-crank-operated radio with extra batteries to stay tuned to local media outlets for updates in this situation. The USGS has confirmed that secondary eruptions and regional earthquakes are likely in the coming hours. Ash thickness may exceed 1 foot in portions of Wyoming and Montana. FEMA is coordinating mass evacuations east of the Continental Divide. Major interstates including I-90, I-15, and I-25 are impassable due to ash and debris. All air traffic in the United States has been grounded until further notice. Traveling outdoors is prohibited at this time, as your engines will fail if you attempt to start your vehicle. My fellow Americans, in times of cataclysm, we must remain strong, and we must remain united as one nation, under God. We will survive this devastating crisis, and rise up as an even stronger country than before. This broadcast will now cease transmission. May God bless the United States of America.